Hey folks, Jeff here at Back to Country. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. We appreciate you supporting our channel and hanging out as we continue to make progress on our electrical work. Hopefully so we can get off these generators and get some of that good electricity stuff coming in. Anyway, we're making progress slowly but surely. And well, stick with us and you'll see. It's not an exact science, but this template has worked pretty well. We're getting down to the last box that goes on the outside, and I got one box on the inside, and once the conduit and everything's run to all that, then all the boxes will be hung and the conduit laid out. And then it's a matter of taking measurements for wire. As you can see, my freehand is pretty sloppy, and that's about how my cuts are too. So I've been using the plasma cutter to cut these, and like I say, it's cutting great, but I'm just sloppy because my hands aren't that smooth, but it's working. Now I just got to figure out where it's still hanging on. Well, folks, we finally got all the panels hung. It was a lot of work and a lot of challenges, probably a lot of trial and error, made some mistakes, learned some things, learned primarily that I'm glad I don't got to do this for a living. Of course, if I was doing it for a living, I'd probably be better at it. Anyway, we got it done. Everything is extremely solid. It ain't going nowhere. And yeah, it's done the way I want it done. So the next thing to do, we've taken measurements and everything. So we're going to order some wire to wire all these things up. Almost there. That should do it. Let the glue dry. I'll do it. I mean, there's a little flex in that pipe, so I might heat it and bend it a little bit, tie it to the wall. I don't know. I don't really have anything to tie it to. The foam ain't gonna hold it. These are too low to do any good, so I may just leave it like that. It ain't like I'm doing anything there that's gonna mess with it or anything. It's just there, so that's probably what I'll do with it. Just leave it like that. Alright, here we have 3 rolls, 65 feet each roll of 500 MCM copper wire. We did not go with aluminum wire. We went all copper. Our buses on our panels, our main panels, are all copper. I bought copper everywhere I could. So you might wonder, well, if the industry standard is aluminum, why did we go with copper? Simple. Copper's a better conductor. Copper's always been a better conductor. Aluminum is the cheap option, and that's why everybody uses it. We don't go cheap. Well, sometimes we do. Not with wire, not with electrical. We're going all out on this one. And we oversized everything as well. And we'll talk about that as we go along. That right there, 500 MCM. That's some big wire. A lot of copper. All right, folks, this is our second pallet of copper wire. The first pallet was the service wire. That's going to connect from the meter to the transformer. And this is all of our other wire. Now, this isn't enough wire to do our entire project. This just is to get us started. So this was about $6,100. Not cheap, but it's all copper. We didn't go with any aluminum. Lots of reasons we don't like aluminum,
and we chose to go with copper. I don't skimp on electrical work, and since I'm doing all the work myself, I can afford to spend extra on the wire because I'm not spending anything on labor. So that's the great thing about do it yourself. You can choose where you spend your money, how you spend your money, and you know, where you save in one area, you can spend more in another area, and hopefully make your project better, or at least you can feel better about it, right? So this wire here is a mix of feeder wires that are going to connect all the service panels and everything together. I've got another set of feeder wire that's going to connect a sub panel, which will be for the RV to connect to, and then we've got some other just building wire that's going to be for some outlets and connections to put in our garage door openers and some lights and things of that nature. So that's a lot of wire. Well, folks, if you stuck with us this far, then you know we're making progress little by little. We've got wire. Next step up is to start pulling that wire through the conduit and getting things connected up, and then we'll start working on that service line, and then we'll get started on some dirt work and get ready for the power company to come in and do their part. But we got a winter storm bearing down on us, and it's supposed to get really cold and snow, so I think that's gonna stop progress here for probably a week or so. But we got other stuff we can do. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because you never know what video we'll have coming out next. We got a lot going on, a lot planned, and you never know what's going to pop up. As always, appreciate you watching. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.